This is John Paul Wilshide reporting for itsfoss.com. When people usually think of PC games, they think of big titles like the Call of Duty franchise, which often cost millions of dollars to create. While those games may be enjoyable, there are many games created by amateur programmers that are just as fun. Today we'll take a look at SuperTux. According to the description on the project's website, SuperTux is a free classic 2D run-and-jump side-scroller game in a style similar to the original Super Mario games, covered under the GNU GPL. As you would expect from the title of the game, you play as Tux, the beloved penguin mascot of the Linux kernel. In the opening sequence, Tux is having a picnic with his girlfriend Penny. While Tux dances to some funky beats from the radio, an evil monster named Nalak appears and kidnaps Penny. It's up to Tux to rescue her. Currently, you're not able to rescue Penny because the game is not finished, but you can still have a lot of fun working your way through the levels. Playing SuperTux is very similar to Super Mario. You play your way through different levels to complete a world. Along the way, you are confronted by a whole slew of enemies. The most common enemies are Mr. and Mrs. Snowball, Mr. Iceblock, and Mr. Bomb. The Snowballs are this game's version of the Goomba from Super Mario. Mr. Iceblock is the Koopa Trooper of the game. You can defeat him by stomping on him, but if you stomp on him again, he'll fly across the level, taking out other enemies. Be careful, because on the way back, he'll hit Tux and take a life away. You jump on Mr. Bomb to stun him, but be sure to move on quickly, because he will explode. You can find a list of more of Tux's enemies on the project's website. Just like in Super Mario, Tux can jump and hit special blocks to get stuff. Most of the time, these blocks contain coins. You can also find power-ups such as eggs that will allow you to become Big Tux. The other power-ups include fire flowers, ice flowers, air flowers, and earth flowers. According to the SuperTux wiki, fire flowers will allow you to kill most bad guys by pressing the action key, which makes Tux throw a fireball. Ice flowers will allow you to freeze some bad guys and kill some others by pressing the action key, which makes Tux throw a ball of ice. If they are frozen, you can kill most guys by butt jumping on them. Air flowers will allow you to jump further, sometimes even run faster. However, it can be difficult to do certain jumps as Air Tux. Earth flowers give you a light. Also, pressing the action key, then down, will turn you into a rock for a few seconds, which means Tux is completely invulnerable. Occasionally, you will see a bell. That is a checkpoint. If you touch it, you will respawn at that point when you die, instead of having to go back to the beginning. You are limited to 3 respawns at the checkpoint before you are sent to the beginning of the level. You are not limited to the main Ice World map that comes with the game. You can download several extra maps from the developers and the players. The game includes a map editor. The most recent version of SuperTux is 0.5.1 and is available from the project's website. Interestingly, you can download the installer for Windows or Mac or the source code. They don't have any Linux packages to download. However, I'm pretty sure that SuperTux is in all the repos. They've never had a problem installing it on any distro I've tried. I quite enjoyed playing SuperTux. I never played proper Mario, so I can't really compare it. But I think SuperTux does a good job of being his own creation. Tux can move pretty quickly for a penguin. He also tends to slide if he changes direction too quickly. After all, he's moving on ice. If you want a simple platformer to keep your mind off your troubles for a while, this is the game for you. Have you ever played SuperTux? What is your favorite Tux-based or Linux game? Please let us know in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, please take a minute to share it on social media.